I am Noah Rick standing here with Rachel Oberster of the Orange Girls basketball team. So, Rachel, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing great. It's a good day to practice. We were in the weight room today. We went and got some food. I feel great.
Okay, so now your season is just about 1 week away. So, what have you saw with the team over preseason practice?
So, coming in this season, we knew our team was like, we have a lot of good girls coming in that are younger from ninth grade. So, that's something that's really exciting as far as our program goes. Like, this is the future. These are the new girls that are coming in. And also their willingness and determination to work hard in these practices and really try and understand what's going on. That, as well as their ability to already show leadership on the court with new plays, ideas, just great stuff.
Okay, now Coach Brown did tell me earlier that you are an upcoming 1,000 point scorer. So, throughout these 4 years here at Pepper Pike, how will you feel when you finally score those 1,000 points?
Well, fingers crossed this is gonna happen this season. I think I'll be overcome with emotion, obviously, but I've been thinking about it a lot, and it's just the idea that I've spent 4 years here, and I've, cried in this gym. I've broke or not broken, but sprained both my ankles multiple times. Been through a lot in this gym, so I'm really excited for it to happen.
Okay, now the team unfortunately fell short to Elyria Catholic in the sectional final last year. Now, how will you guys look to push further in the tournament come February?
So that Elyria Catholic game was actually the first half of basketball was some of the best we'd played as a team. And I think we really came together and, made it a hard game for them. And I think that's something to be proud of and something momentum we can carry on into this season by, listening to our coaches, implementing plays and ideas that they have at halftime and, making that adjustment just as the other team does.
Okay, now let's take a look at some of your teammates. What other players stand out to you over the course of the preseason?
So I'm really excited about obviously our another senior, Lancia Bass, has shown I've seen her a lot in the weight room. She is very strong, very physical in practices. I'm excited to see her looking to shoot the ball more. And then as far as freshmen goes, Isla, I'm really excited to see what she can do. She shows a very high court IQ and her skills are there, and I'm really excited to see what she can do this season.
Okay, now let's take a look at your schedule. First game is against a very tough Garfield Trinity squad, and then the CBC very tough.
Mhm.
As always, Chagrin Falls is in that. So, how will these games prepare you for tournament time?
So we're looking forward to competing with these teams. Obviously, very well coached, very well-disciplined teams, and I think we can look to not only play at their level, whereas and we like meet them in terms of their skill, but also make some adjustments ourselves and see how our plays look against them to see how we could make them look and improve upon them in the playoffs.
Okay, now last year's district, of course, Elyria Catholic, but also very tough teams like Streetsboro. So when those teams come around, what is your main focus when it comes to those district contenders?
Obviously, we spend a lot of time looking into their film, looking into, who they've played, what are their box scores, who are their shooters, see what we can find out about them and see how we can look to stop them and look to see how we can exploit their weaknesses.
Okay, now let's talk about like your journey, how you started, how you ended up here as almost an 1,000 point scorer. So how did you like make that journey over the course of your school career?
Yeah. So I remember as a freshman, I specifically remember a game where we went away to Perry, and it was my only game in my career where I scored 0 points. I had the opportunity to make some free throws, miss some layups. I remember I airballed a three, and the crowd was just really getting in my head. And I remember I would never want to feel like this again. And so moving forward, it was just my mindset that I want to be better. I want to be the one they look at on the court. I want to be the best player in this gym.
Okay, now let's take a look. So have you made like any plans following graduation? Have you picked any colleges or anything?
Yeah, so I've been talking to a couple schools as far as basketball and cross country goes. I've had some really awesome conversations with the Oberlin basketball coach, the Kenyon basketball coach. I've been to Capital University. I'm looking forward to visiting Denison. There's a lot of great options, and I'm really excited to pursue those.
A lot of great D3 options.
Mhm.
D3 overlooked, but definitely kind of game that you want to continue your career in.
Mhm.
So basketball itself is a beautiful game that brings people from all walks of life. What is the one thing that gravitated you towards this sport in general?
I love the idea that it is as much what you put into it as it is what you get out of it. Like, depending on how much time I spend in the gym with myself shooting, that is the results that I will see when I play my game.
Okay, now, Rachel, we have some trivia questions here at YSN. We like to have some fun.
Okay.
Okay, so who is your favorite basketball team?
My favorite basketball team. Well, it's got to be the 15 and 0 Cleveland Cavaliers, of course.
Oh, absolutely. And who's your favorite athlete?
Oh man, my favorite athlete. That is a tough question. Mm, Probably Darius Garland. I love
Darius
that guy.
Garland.
Yeah.
Yeah, great shooter.
hmm
Now, who is your favorite coach?
My favorite coach. That's such a This is such a horrible question, Rick. What if my coach watches back and like I say a different coach? I love all my coaches equally.
Okay, now, what is your favorite city to visit? Have you visited any like big cities?
I've had the privilege of traveling to a couple places, and Chicago is definitely one of my favorites.
Chicago, definitely the big city, big population.
Yeah.
And last trivia question, who is your favorite role model?
My favorite role model. My favorite role model is probably my mom. She's really cool.
Okay, now what is the one thing you like the most about this team, about the team here in Pepper Pike?
I love that our team gets along so well. I think we have really good chemistry on and off. Well, definitely off the court. We're working on the court, but it's just nice to be with a group of girls who get along so well and can all laugh and have fun.
And now we have the younger girls that you have to teach girls who look up to you in JV all the way down to elementary. So how will you kind of like pump those girls up and develop them?
I that's one of my favorite oh, excuse me. That's one of my favorite parts of being an upperclassman is getting the ability to like not talk down, but definitely teach. And I learn as much from them as they learn from me, and I think that's a really exciting thing.
All right, Rachel, last question. We give you the opportunity here at YSN to give a few shout outs to family, friends, and mentors here in the community.
I just want to shout out my AAU coach, Dave Fisher. He's done so much for me in terms of college coaches and the college searching. And I just want to know I'm thinking of you. Thank you for everything.
I'm Noah Rick standing here with Rachel Oberster of the Orange Lions basketball team, and you can catch the Lions in their first game on December 3rd at Garfield Trinity.
Yep.